Pokemon Legends Arceus. The brand new Sinnoh game was announced in the latest Pokemon Presents and is said to be released in early 2022. There have been a lot of mixed reactions about everything announced in that Presents, mainly surrounding Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, the two new Sinnoh remakes coming out later this year. But I feel like it's safe to say nobody was expecting Pokemon Legends Arceus. I recently gave my thoughts and opinions on the new Diamond and Pearl games, and so today I thought we'd do the same with Pokemon Legends Arceus. If you guys are excited for the video, make sure to drop a like down below, it really does help out. Let's try and hit 500 likes. Leave a comment, what are your thoughts and opinions on Pokemon Legends Arceus? I'd love to see what you guys have to say about it, and subscribe if you're brand new. We do daily Pokemon content on this channel. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video, and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, Pokemon Legends Arceus is completely different to what we used to see in a mainline Pokemon game. Not only is there no Elite Four, but it's an open world game. It is no longer linear, which obviously opens the door to so many different possibilities with the new 2022 game. There's also boss battles as well that have apparently been leaked, which we haven't really seen since Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, if you want to call those boss battles. Now obviously on the actual website it says the Pokemon Legends Arceus game honors past Pokemon games' core gameplay while infusing new action and RPG elements. You'll need to catch, survey, and research wild Pokemon in a long gone era of the Sinnoh region to create and complete the region's first Pokedex. Now of course, as we all know, Professor Oak made the first Pokedex apparently, so there's a question mark already surrounding that. Pokemon Legends Arceus is definitely a game that I'm very much looking forward to, but it still has a lot of unanswered questions, which I'm sure we will get answers to as the days go by. But from the start, and just looking at the game, my first impression is that it is something completely different, but I'm also very excited about it. Now something that we all was definitely not expecting about Pokemon Legends Arceus with the starter choices is basically a ROM hack. We have never had starter Pokemon from different regions as our options. Having Cyndaquil, Rowlet, and Oshawott, like I say, was not something we were expecting to see. But it's also really cool to see that we're not getting any Kanto representation for once. Usually with how much they kind of force feed us Kanto in any new game, I would expect to see a Kanto starter in these, but there isn't one, which is really cool. The next thing that I wanted to talk about for Pokemon Legends Arceus is the lack of abilities, and whether this is going to be a good thing or a bad thing. We know this because if you go to the Pokemon website and you go to the Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl section, you will see that the starter Pokemon clearly have abilities. They even talk about it as well. But if you go to the Pokemon Legends section, it's laid out completely the same, but the starter Pokemon and Arceus do not have abilities. Now why don't they have abilities? We haven't seen this since Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and before that it wasn't since like Red, Blue and Yellow and Gold and Silver and stuff like that. So why are abilities not in this game? I'm guessing it's because of the new battle system. It's very much like Final Fantasy in that real-time aspect where if you don't move, then you're just gonna keep getting hit. Your character can get hit, which is something we've never had before. You know, the Pokemon in Legends Arceus, if they're not defending you, you're taking a wallop, because that's just what the game is like. So when you take enough hits, I guess you go back to the town that you're originally from and stuff. But yeah, because of the lack of abilities, is it because of this new battle system? Would abilities help out? Like, I guess if a Pokemon had Intimidate, how would that work? And you know, obviously a lot of abilities are to do with items and stuff, and who knows if they're going to be in the games. So yeah, it is definitely a very interesting idea that obviously we don't have abilities in this game, but I'm hoping that it'll all make sense when we get some more information about this new game. Next up, the multiplayer for Pokemon Legends Arceus. There is none of it. There's no multiplayer in the new 2022 game. Now, I'm not even annoyed about that because it is basically a Breath of the Wild-like game. Breath of the Wild doesn't have multiplayer, so why would people be annoyed about Pokemon? Well, because we've always had multiplayer in Pokemon. Even since Red, Blue and Yellow, you were able to battle and trade locally if you had a link cable. This is one of the first Pokemon games where you cannot play with other people. You can't trade, you can't battle, nothing like that. It is very much just a single player game, which again is something we weren't expecting, but it's happening. I understand why people are annoyed about it. I am a little bit annoyed that obviously you won't be able to trade and stuff. I think that is definitely going to hurt people's kind of like replayability of it. Will there be shiny Pokemon? Will there be things to do after you complete the story? These are all things that are very much taken care of with online, because once you beat the game, you can battle people online, you can trade, you complete the Pokedex, you can find shiny Pokemon. If none of this is in the game, the replayability of it is going to get really, really hurt. So yeah, not having multiplayer is definitely going to, I think, personally hurt the game, unless there's loads and loads of stuff to do post-game, like obviously there is in Breath of the Wild. Next up, I want to talk about how Arceus ties in with the game. Now, obviously, we saw the trailer and Arceus was at the end doing its thing, strutting its stuff. That's all well and good, but how will it actually tie in with the game? And of course, will there be more games after it? I already made an Easter egg video talking about Pokemon Legends Arceus. There's books under the Sinnoh book. Does that mean we're going to be going to more regions after the Sinnoh one? I definitely think we are. Will it going to be DLC? Will it be new games? Who knows? But I think Arceus isn't just kind of be like the sole Pokemon of this franchise. It could easily be Pokemon Legends Necrozma, Pokemon Legends Zygarde. All these different things could happen, so I don't think it is just solely for Arceus at all. It's going to be an interesting one. Now, I do want to talk a little bit more about the new battle system being implemented in Pokemon Legends Arceus. Now, the seamless battle has no more turn-based battles given the introduction of the ATP Gorge system. This means the Pokemon have their own inner timer that allows them to act independently regardless of what we are doing. So if we approach a wild Pokemon and decide to battle, we must be quick, because while we are deciding which attack our Pokemon will use, our opponent will not stand still and look at us, but will attack us both, trainer and the Pokemon. That's why obviously you can like roll dodge in this game and stuff like that. The rolling isn't to make you get to places faster, it is to dodge the attacks of the Pokemon. It's going to be very much used a lot, just like Link can dodge in all of the old Zelda games. It's to just hopefully not take damage from the incoming attack. I think it's going to be really, really cool. I'm very much excited. If they do it right, I'm going to be very, very excited about it, just because it's a very much an old Sinnoh where there's like no rules, you know. Pokemon can go out and attack you. It's like if you go into the woods and you see a bear, it's probably going to attack you. This is exactly what it's like in this game. It's a very dangerous kind of era of Pokemon, which is obviously why you have yours to defend you, but also how many can you carry? Now, we don't know the answer to that either, because we don't know how many you can catch, or if you're going to catch, you're going to keep. We don't know how you store your Pokemon because the PCs haven't been invented yet. We don't know. There's a lot of stuff we need to know about before we can really make an assumption of whether this game is going to be good or not. The next thing that I did want to quickly talk about are the stats of Lucario. Now, in the trailer, or one of the leaked pictures, basically Lucario is level 11 and has 102 HP, which is impossible, because at level 11 with 252 EVs, the highest HP stat that Lucario can have is 46. So why is it 102? Because in the other picture, Rhydon has the perfect stats, you know, that make sense. It has 317 HP at level 80, and if you go and take a look at that, 252 EVs and HP, with 11 IVs, it has 317 HP. So that obviously all works. So why is Lucario different? Are there special Pokemon in this game that have increased stats? It definitely seems that way, because Rhydon just looks like a random Pokemon you'll be able to catch, but Lucario is quite a special Pokemon. They're quite rare to catch. I'm guessing that it is given to you or something, maybe, just like Riolu was kind of given to you in the egg. Maybe you have to evolve it, who knows, but it definitely is interesting why Lucario's stats are completely through the roof at level 11 and Rhydon is seemingly normal at level 80. Definitely another question that needs to be answered. Finishing things off today though, I wanted to quickly talk about, will there be new forms in Pokemon Legends Arceus? Now, it is very, very unlikely that we're going to be getting any new forms or new Pokemon in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, but Pokemon Legends Arceus is a little bit different. Now, because it is set so far in the past, we could easily have Pokemon that have maybe gone extinct and we just haven't found the fossils yet. You could see Cranidos and stuff just walking around owning the place. We don't know how far ago it was set in the past. I don't think it was like millions and millions of years ago, but there still could be Pokemon that are no longer with us, or that just weren't discovered in the Sinnoh region, or decided to leave the Sinnoh region or something like that. Maybe they have new evolutions for like an item. Maybe Stantler can evolve with a bell or something, and we just haven't found that bell in the Sinnoh games because they've forgotten about it, which means it can't evolve anymore. They could easily do things like that, and I really, really hope that there are new Pokemon or new forms in this game. I feel like there needs to be, because we then won't be getting a new Pokemon for a long time, because we're not going to be getting one all of 2021, and then if there's not a new game at the end of 2022, we're not going to be getting one all of 2022 as well. And not getting a new Pokemon in 2 years is kind of mad, unless we get like a mythical Pokemon or something like that. So yeah, definitely going to be interesting to see whether we do get any new Pokemon or forms in the new game. But with all that out of the way, my opinion on this game is that I'm very, very excited for it. I think it's going to be a really, really cool game. I know that there's obviously implications of no multiplayer and stuff, and how long will the game be, and everything like that, but I'm very, very positive about this game. I think it's going to be very, very good, and I'm really excited that they are taking this bold step with the franchise. It seemed to get a really, really good reaction in the Pokemon Presents. The whole thing did. Obviously, people are a little bit upset about Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Pokemon Legends Arceus are the game that Game Freak are working on. You know, they're not working on BDSP. So hopefully they do a great job, and it is a really, really good game to look forward to, and we get a trailer soon or sometime this year which just shows and amplifies that. That is going to be everything for today's video though, guys. If you did enjoy it, please do drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. Leave a comment. What do you think about Pokemon Legends Arceus? And subscribe if you're brand new. We do daily Pokemon content on this channel. That is everything from me though. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and until next time, peace.